Due to YouTube censorship, we'll also be posting videos to YouTube. Link will be below. Come and join us. Don't confuse your I am. Me, Morya, can you speak on this please? LM, thank you Sheran. I will. I have much to impart on this subject. Me, great, thanks. LM, so many of you do not understand the significance of when you say I am. What you typically do in your Western societies is respond to questions with, I am a truck driver, or I am a physician, explaining to the person who wishes to know what you do for a living. In fact, often you are asked, what do you do for a living, or, what type of work do you do, and you even respond with the incorrect verb, I am a doctor. Doing and being are different verbs, and typically when you respond to someone's question, you use the same verb or one of similar meaning. There is no similarity between doing and being, they mean entirely different things. The correct response would be, I do medical work for a living. However, your people have titles and labels, and when you tell someone what your title is, you conveniently tell them a lot about who you believe yourself to be. This is false. If they are truly interested in you, would they not have the patience to listen to a few sentences of explanation, rather than just a few words and a label? This is a reflection on how insincere your people are, and how superficially they behave towards others. When you consider that you are all one, all part of the greatness of God, would you not take a few more moments in order to understand another person? Me, you've never been to a schmoozing seminar, have you? The idea of schmoozing at parties is to move from one conversation to another. What happens if you should meet someone who's truly interesting? You'd never know because you're more focused on getting to know everyone else in the room, only to some superficial extent. LM, yes. Questionable behavior, but then earthlings have much change ahead of them. Also, if you were to meet someone you consider beneath your station in life, would you stand to speak to them or move on as if they were insignificant to you? Me, LOL. LM, your particular means of earning a living on earth is what you do, what you experience in your life as you go about your everyday is what you feel or think or experience. Reserve I am for the awareness that you are a powerful being, connected to the all, and part of the oneness of life. You are a creator God, incarnated on planet Earth right now to help change its fate and the fate of the unaware upon her. No less than that. When you reserve your I am for this, you stop giving yourself false messages to comply with. You stop believing in your false self. Do not say, I am fat, because you give your mind permission to create the extra weight, and promptly as well because you are not saying, I will be fat, as if you are projecting into the future. You are saying you wish to be overweight and now. Your body will respond as it is created through your mind who already believes its body to be flawed and unhealthy. Do not say, I am stupid, because you will set about to lower your own IQ and in hasty time as well. Say, I am part of God. I am strong and powerful. I am divine. Reserve the words I am only for these instances. That is the only way you should define yourselves. As part of the powerful all. When you say, I am a housewife, you are saying that is all that you wish to experience in this lifetime and that is what you believe yourself to be. To step outside of that role will become terrifying if at some point in your life, you must do so. Your people suffer from empty nest syndrome, and this is why. It is because of one's self-definition. When you say, I am a sister, then you define yourself in your relationship to others, not even as a being in your own right. When you say, I am a daughter, then you indicate that your relationship to your parents is very important to you, and that you define yourself by how they have allowed you to. Me, yeah, I've dispensed with most of that stuff. I would say I have a sister and 2 brothers because I do. I also have another brother who's a vegan and I have 2 more parents who are vegans, so I basically have 2 families, which is pretty cool. But I don't say I am a daughter to anyone. LM, this is how you've learned to define yourself. You've spent so much time alone that you have a greater relationship with yourself. Me, True. LM, now you must reconnect with God. Because you never left him, and he never left you. Me, true. LM, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and he was using I am in exactly the same way. It has been misinterpreted by people to believe that the only way to God was through Jesus. No, he was saying that he is God because he knew this. If you like, rewrite it to capitalize the I am and more will see what he meant by this. He said, no one comes to the Father except through me, and he intended that the way to access God was to practice his teachings. Me, I think Jesus needed to be a bit more clear at times. I found reading the Bible confusing. LM, it was clear to me. Me, yeah, but you're a master and you've come to Earth at least in the last 2000 years as a highly evolved person. Then there's the rest of us down here. LM, who will find their way as well. All will in their time. Me, well, thank you for clarifying that quote because it's been very misunderstood. The fact is, we're all connected with God because we are part of God. There's your I am statement hidden in plain sight, and Jesus came to teach the way to connect. In the course of miracles he speaks about forgiveness constantly. Forgive, forgive, forgive. And I believe the one who needs to be forgiven the most is yourself because, yes, you believed all the hoo-ha that passes for society here. You had to survive, but think if you hadn't. You could have been another Jesus. LM, I thank you, my child, for allowing me this conversation. Me, thanks, El Morya. I've got more for you, don't worry. LM, I worry not, I await your invitation. Me, so there you go. You could have said, I am not worried, which is an I am statement, but you said, I worry not. See how English has changed and not for the better really.